Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a self-tanning routine video. It's sponsored by B.Tan, and I'm going to be using their self-tanning mousse and Tanned AF. This is a really great formula. It gives you a beautiful, natural, bronzing looking glow, and it's super cost effective. So if you guys want to see my self-tan routine using B.Tan's Tanned AF self-tanning mousse, just keep watching. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be using the Tanned AF formula. I believe this is the darkest formula that they offer. If you are looking for more of a subtle self-tan, they do have some lighter formulas as well. When you're browsing the website, just check right here and it will show you the intensity and clarify how dark the formula actually is. I personally want to be as sun-kissed as possible, so I'm going to go with the darkest formula that they have. Now, before I apply the self-tanner, there are a couple preparatory steps that I like to do to prep my skin and make sure that it's completely ready for the self-tanner. These are really important to do, in my opinion, to make sure that you have a nice, smooth application. Trust me, guys, your end result will thank you if you follow these steps. First things first, I always go and I shave my legs, my underarms, anywhere in my body that I would normally shave, I go ahead and shave. That's going to provide a little bit of exfoliation, which you're also going to want to do to the rest of your body. So use some sort of exfoliator to exfoliate your skin. It could be a loofah, a sugar scrub, anything really that's going to rub away dead skin cells. This is going to leave fresh, clean, new skin, which is going to be great for doing and applying your self-tanner. If you apply self-tanner to dry skin, it can look a little patchy sometimes. So by removing all that dead skin, it's going to have a nice fresh canvas that's just going to have the self-tanner apply to it a lot better. And it's also going to make your self-tanner last longer too, because you don't have dead skin that's wiping off, which your self-tanner will be wiping off at the same time. Now, I've actually heard it's recommended to shave your legs the day before you apply self-tanner. Apparently, like when you're applying the actual mousse, it can clump inside your pores and create little dots. I've personally never had this issue before. I honestly always shave my legs the day of, right before I apply self-tanner. Honestly, because my hair grows back annoyingly really fast, so if I shave my legs the day before, the day after, my hair is already peeking through and making an appearance, which is super annoying. But I always do it the day of. Like I said, I've never had any issues. That's just something you're going to want to play around with yourself and see what works best for you. Before you apply the mousse, make sure your skin is completely dry. So if you just got out of the shower, dry off completely and don't put on any moisturizer afterwards. You're going to want your skin to have a clean canvas because you want this to apply directly to your skin. If you put on moisturizer, it puts a barrier between the self-tanning mousse and your skin, and you're not going to get the most intense effect possible. There is a small exception to this though. You're going to want to use a thick moisturizer for areas like your hands, the knees, your feet. I like to do my elbows and even under my armpits. These are areas where self-tanner can be tricky to apply and adheres to really easily. So just by doing this, it makes sure that the tanner, it's still going to adhere and it's still going to look great, but it's just going to make sure that it doesn't look really streaky or weird. If you don't apply self-tanner to these areas correctly, you can get like weird, your knuckles can look weird, the sides of your hands can look miss. It's a tricky thing, but if you do it correctly, it looks great afterwards. I even like to take some latex gloves and apply those on when I'm applying so that I can make sure that my hands are not getting extra product on them and look weird after. Alright, so my body is already prepped and ready to go, so let's jump into the demo. First things first, you're going to go ahead and take your clothes off. I'm just going to show you how I apply to my upper body today because I don't really know how to film this without showing too much. And well, this ain't that kind of channel. But the steps are pretty much the same for your entire body. Like I mentioned before, the self-tanner I'll be using today is B.Tan's Tanned AF tanning mousse. And I'll also be using their tanning mitt. This mitt has a soft plush texture and provides an even and smooth application of the tanner. The mitt will protect your hands from getting too much product on them, but I like to be extra cautious and put on some gloves while applying. When I apply the tanner, I like to pump out a few pumps onto the mitt and then just start rubbing it into my skin with circular motions, while sectioning out areas one at a time so that I can make sure my skin is completely covered and rubbed out so that my tan will look streak-free. You can kind of see that the tan has a slight grayish to greenish tint to it right now. That's just to provide a guide so you can track which areas you've applied the tanner to. After it develops and after you've washed it, the tint will disappear. Right now I'm just adding a couple more pumps to the mitt and applying it all over my arms. Here's a little before and after just to show you the initial difference right after applying. Over time, the color will change and darken even more. When I apply to my face, hands, and feet, I like to use an old foundation brush that I no longer use for makeup. I use it specifically just for this purpose. But I pump out one pump onto the mitt, dip the brush into the product, and then wipe it off just a little bit, and then I go ahead and apply it to my face just like I'm applying foundation. Once I'm done with my face, I go ahead and repeat that same step for my hands. When applying to your knuckles, I recommend keeping them curled like this. I just find it the best way to make sure the product doesn't adhere weirdly. Alright, here's a quick before and after directly using the tanner. I'm going to wait 8 hours to let this completely develop and then wash it off in the shower. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like after 8 hours of developing. You don't need to keep it on that long if you don't want to. You can just do it for an hour at least. I like to do it for the full 8 hours so I can get the darkest tan possible. But this is what it looks like before washing it off. I'm going to go ahead, wash it off in the shower, get some sleep, and then I'll come back in the morning and let you guys see my final results as well as let you know my final thoughts on the product. Alright guys, here is the finished look. I've had this on overnight. I washed it off last night, and this is what it looks like after washing it off and waking up the next day. I am so amazed by these results. I absolutely love this tanner. It's so amazing. My tan is really even. It has a beautiful, natural, bronzy tone to it, and it's streak-free. It looks gorgeous. I seriously look like I just spent like a week on vacation somewhere in some tropical island. Something I won't be doing for a while, unfortunately. So at least I have this tanner to make me feel like I did. My routine isn't completely finished though. I like to also use B.Tan's You Glow Girl Mist. I just take this, spray it all over my body and my face. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna help top up your tan and gradually increase the intensity over time. It also smells really good. Kind of like tropically maybe. I'm not exactly sure how to describe it, but it does smell really good. Oh, and also this doesn't like have a really bad smell to it. If you've used self tanners in the past, you can probably tell that a lot of them have like a really uncomfortable, overbearing chemical smell, and this one doesn't have that at all. When you have it on, you can barely tell that there's really even a smell. So that's a huge plus for me. This is definitely my favorite self tanner that I've used to date. B.Tan offers some really great products. They're made in Australia and they're super affordable. Like this one right here retails for $14.99 on their website, and they did give me a coupon code if you guys want to use it. It's not a commission-based code, so I won't make any money off of the actual code, but it's just so you guys can purely save some extra money. If you guys want to use it, it's Sierra25 and it'll save you 25% off your purchase. So if you want to purchase this, then you can get it for like $11.25 or something like that. And this would also be $11.25 because they're both $14.99, and then the mitt is $8.99. So whatever you purchase, you'll save 25%. Their products are also available online and in stores at Walmart, but the code that I just gave you is only compatible with their website. I also really love B.Tan's products because they're environmentally friendly and safe to use, so you're not going to find any nasty chemicals in them. There's no parabens or anything like that. DHA, which is pretty much the ingredient that makes you look darker in self tanners, is also 100% naturally sourced. All the ingredients and materials in B.Tan's products are sustainably sourced, so the products inside as well as the packaging is sustainably sourced. It comes from recycled materials, and when you're done using it, you can go ahead and recycle it again. B.Tan's products are 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and PETA approved, so not only are they really affordable, but they're clean, safe to use, and no animals were harmed in making them. That, my friends, is a brand and a product that I can definitely get behind. If you're looking for a new self tanner, I highly recommend giving B.Tan's products a try. The Tanned AF formula is absolutely amazing. I love my results, and it's really affordable, like I said, so I would highly recommend giving this a try. I absolutely love everything about it. Vegan, cruelty-free, all of the stuff that I like to see in products, and it works. So definitely recommend trying this if you guys are looking for a new self-tanner. If you have any questions about any of the products that I used today or the brand, definitely let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and press the subscribe button down below. I'd really love to have you as part of my YouTube family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.